Good morning, everyone. How are we doing, guys? Morning, good morning. What's up, chat? Real Ridge Runner, LL, Power Man, what's up? You got chopped up. Not what I want to hear, LL. Sorry to hear that. My morning's been okay. I've been just sitting and waiting. I haven't really seen anything too interesting that's caught my eye. I did come into today being bullish, but bulls are almost like nowhere to be found, and the selling has been a bit tame, except on the Russell. The Russell is really the only one that I see, dropping clean, dropping pretty clean. Maybe even let's see, maybe even the YM. Yeah. So here's the thing, though, on the YM, this is an area that I drew out this zone from a while back. This is a demand zone that I have here that we should see buyers step in. I mean, they came in overnight, pushed price up a bit, and then, we did drop off the open all the way back down into the zone. I would like to see us, like to start seeing some buyers step in. I'm not sure if they will, though. If they don't, this gets invalidated. We can continue lower. Again, I am still bullish bias on the day. Rajesh, what kind of question is that, my friend? Don't ask dumb questions. All good. One attempt on NQ, managed risk, but nasty morning. Yeah, it's been pretty brutal. Really has been brutal. I mean, NQ, I'll give props to NQ because NQ has been trying to push, and it just hasn't been getting that follow through to the upside, and it's, I think, simply the fact that the other indices not getting on board, so yeah, for me, I haven't really seen anything. Even the downside doesn't look too appealing. I didn't see a setup. And, I don't really like to trade right off the open. So, yeah, just been chilling. Been sitting tight, really. And if you are too, there's nothing wrong with that. Both ES and NQ been bouncing off. Pivot S1 several times. It falls below. I'm short. Daz, what levels do you have for that? Real Ridge Runner, good. Yeah. Sometimes there just isn't opportunity. Gotta just be patient. I thought CPI would send us ripping higher, but it looks like we're gonna continue getting those no follow through days for a bit longer. $77.60 on ES. Okay, so basically where we're here right now. Cool. How long does it take you to get your hair ready daily? I mean, once it's straight, I don't have to do it anymore until I wash it, so not much. In the morning, all I gotta do is brush it if it's already straight. Bro, Rajesh, you gotta get a grip. You really gotta get a grip, my friend. What's up, Jamaican baby? Yo, yo. What is my current gym split? I'm not really too strict with it, but I just do a single a day. Hold on, let me gather my thoughts here. I'll just do a single workout per day. So for example, one day will just be dedicated to legs, one day for back, one day for arms and shoulders, one day for chest, and repeat. Really what it is. YM yesterday, daily shooting star, today forming shooting star. Okay, I gotta see the daily, hold on. The daily? Shooting star, I don't see that. No cardio? No, I do go for walks outside when it's nice, but I'm not doing no running or any of that kind of stuff. Thanks. Guys, if you see me running, you should run too. Something wrong. But yeah, this is too choppy for me, guys. I mean, just look at NQ 50, absolute dog water. We're still technically stuck in the 15-minute opening range on NQ. Can't say the same about ES. Can't say the same about the Russell. And can't say the same about YM. Salma, at least tell us how successful 2026 has been so far. How much are you, assuming you're asking me how much I'm up? I'm not gonna go into specifics, but 2026 has been a very great year for me. Thank God. May it continue to be. And not just for my personal trades, but just opportunities I've had present themselves to me this year, the people I've met, you know, just been blessed in multiple ways. King Caesar, what's up? I haven't ran in so long. Rod Brown. What stream over the weekend? You mean Fridays? Shanty, my sister, thanks for dropping by. Really appreciate you. You have a great night. Yeah, Real Red Runner. I had some hope for today too. No, I thought today we'd actually get a directional move. Not been the case. Yeah, Rod, I'll be going back live on Friday. Discord will get the live VCs in-house, of course. Shanty, have a great night. Come back tomorrow and kill it. Sama, do you know if Tracy uses Bloomberg Terminal? I think she does, macro. I do. I think she does. All right, seeing a little bit of buying coming in on the Russell here off the London lows. I'm honestly not convinced on longs on the Russell until we can clear the 9 EMA, reclaim quarterly open. If you guys remember, quarterly open is a big level I've been talking about for the past probably like 2 weeks. an area where Russell has either rejected and sold off from, or we've peaked above and had a failed breakout and came back inside. So this is a pretty big level for us to reclaim, and then that would basically be a change in structure if we can get a 5-minute close above the 90 EMA, because we've been below it since we started selling off. So really, really liking this so far. Just don't want to jump the gun too early. Big baller, shot caller. Is anyone in anything, or are you guys all just, chilling out? No right or wrong answer there. I don't know what you guys are up to. Buying ES right now. Yeah, I think it's a little bit too early for me to jump in longs here, but I do like it. I mean, listen, look at this. We're looking at NQ. NQ holding on for dear life here onto previous day high, onto the weekly open, and it did not sweep the CPI candles low, whereas, ES has. ES has, Russell has, and the YM has. So all of them have swept that, and Q has not. Really showing some strength here off the weekly open, previous day high, which is pretty great in my opinion. I am still pretty bull bias on the day. You see the bulls actually show up. Just watching. And on my hands. That's good. That's good. Lil AR says, I thought we were supposed to go up every day. We're in a bull market. Yeah, not quite how it works. This summer, yeah. We're waiting for the last 10 minutes of the market. Last 10 minutes of the market, guys, makes for a great SPX trade. 0DTE SPX trade. Probably you can even do it like the last 5 minutes. Good. All right. Russell got a 5-minute close above the 90 EMA and above quarterly open. I still want to see more from the Russell here. I'd rather wait than get caught up in BS chop, guys. Pull up gold's chart again. And gold had a nice little push here. So for anyone who cares about my levels and like what I'm watching for gold, I am long gold miners on options. So for me, this can be a really good trade if it works out. I want to see gold be above 44.90. I think 44.90 as support is going to be the new support. This is what I want for a bull case scenario, right? And I want to see us push to 45.40 and potentially 45.74. These are my next two levels up here that I think we can get. And if you guys don't know, since we haven't been area in a long time, you go on regular trading hours, okay? You scroll all the way to the left. What are you going to see here? Remove indicators. Oh, not what I meant to do. I meant to zoom in. What's from here to here, guys? The gap. The gap only filled halfway, and we rejected, tried it twice, rejected, and we haven't been back here in time. This is back from June. So there is that gap that I want to see. That's where those targets derive from. I'd be more comfortable with the Russell if we got above the 9 EMA on the 15. We just need one good Trump taco tweet and we moon. Yeah, Macro, I think he spoke earlier, or like he just made a quick comment earlier. And that dropped us. So I'm not sure. He said something along the lines of US has total control over the Strait of Hormuz. I think we will keep it. And then he says Iran cannot challenge US naval blockade. Everyone calls it a wall of steel. Iran has no money, faces 300% inflation, and is all talk, no action. That's all stuff that he posted on his Truth Social. And again, we did drop from that. Citadel is bullish. We're going vertical. Dude, if they're bullish, then we're probably dropping. Why would they tell us that they're bullish? Crap. A lot of chop, guys. I don't want to get chopped up in this. They also said last Fed meeting was a hike. Yeah, exactly. They literally led people to the slaughter. And then what? They liquidated Leopold, whatever his name is, and then played him like a fiddle. Sorry, can you explain one more time your 9 EMA and how to use it? Marin, there's multiple different ways I like to use 9 EMA. So, for me, looking at 5-minute on the Russell here, okay? For the sake of this example. This green candle that I'm hovering over, this is the 9:30 opening candle, right? Then the following candle, we have just dropped and continue to drop since then, correct? So if you're looking at this, since 9:35 this morning, we have been below the 9 EMA. I'm telling you, we're in a downtrend. Could I have gotten into shorts if I took a retest of the 9 EMA and wrote it down? Yes. I didn't. Because again, maybe I got stuck in my own bias, but this morning I came in thinking that CPI was going to rip us, so I didn't want to take shorts. This is the week where we have Vanna and Charm flows that are super supportive, and meaning that, like, you know, usually most attempts at shorts won't really work. And so I should be looking for long opportunities, and that's something I'm mindful of, right? And so I didn't take the shorts, but you could have taken it every single time we've retested the 9 EMA and continued to write it down with your own targets, whatever, right? Now, 11:10, we had a 5-minute candle closure above the 9 EMA, which would be the first of its kind since the open. The open, we are above the 9 EMA. Following candle brought us below, and we've been below since, right? Now it's 2 hours later, and we're starting to have a move higher, break above. So for me, that shows you that there's a trend change, and bulls did show up, and they are trying to push price up. Now, for me, because we are chopping on the other indices, I prefer to wait for a higher time frame confirmation, such as the 50. I would like for us to clear the 90 man, the 15-minute, in order for me to think and consider longs. This is just something that, like, as you have the 90 MA on your chart, you start to pick it up more and more. You start to see what works for you, what doesn't. You know, I didn't know all this stuff when I first had the 90 MA on my chart, but yeah, I like to look at other time frames. You know, look, the 15 and the 30 pretty much align. So if we can get a clear candle above, you know, the higher the time frame, the better. Does that mean I can miss part of the move? Yeah, for sure. I'm okay with that, especially on a day where other indices are chopping around. Especially on a day where Russell is trying to push and NQ is dropping, and so is ES. When there isn't a clear, clean move and a clear, clean read for me, I'm extra cautious. And I know that can seem boring and it's not fun to watch. And it's like, why is Selma even going live? But it's because I can answer you guys' questions. I can help you out if there's I know that you guys don't. Um, that's really what I'm here for. Even if I don't take a trade. Look, someone replied to my tweet about me going live. They said, just go out, sis. Nothing is happening today. Market is dead. Might take their advice pretty soon. Yeah, it's a dead market. So, whatever. Take this opportunity to ask questions or need something, elaborated on more. This is your opportunity. Can I get another trade, Selma? Bro, I haven't even gotten one yet to give you another. I'm long on Selma OGS. Yeah, thanks, Robert. I appreciate you. Bullish on Selma. But yeah. Yeah, this summer has been pretty brutal. What does OGS stand for? So I run a Discord community for those of you guys who don't know. And I've just hyphenated the right word? Hold on. Yeah, I think yes. No. Whatever. I turned it into an acronym, okay? And it's just stands for Only Gain Society. Instead of having to say that over and over and over again, I'd rather just say OGS. Quick, short, simple, abbreviated. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Why the hell did I say hyphenated? Bro, I'm dead. Although I do love to use hyphens, by the way. Only Gain Society. Yeah, maybe I should do a revamp, rename the name of the group, but it's stuck. It's been 3 years. Kind of got its own brand. So plus OGS is cool as hell. So this was my thinking too. If I ever were to start my merch line, which has always been a dream of mine, if I were to start a trading merch line and some of it correlated to my group, then how cool would it be to be wearing a hat that says OGS? Like that can mean anything, right? It can be or the original, to wear it to the gym. It doesn't necessarily just have to correlate to like a trading group. So yeah, I like the acronym. Bro, NQ and ES are giving it up here. Just a 9, Rod. The only EMA I have on my chart. Apple sliding. Yep. Amazon's dropping. Meta's dropping. Google dropping. Tesla dropping. Nvidia looks like it wants to drop off that 30-minute. The thing is, we do have Euro close in 3 minutes. Maybe those participants are why we've been selling off. Maybe once they exit the market, things can change. And you're a Jamaican baby. Please riddle me this. Why are the Vanna and Charm flows not supportive? Why are they non-existent this week? I need to know. The 1 week I give in and say, I'm going to, look for long setups. I'm not going to short. The same week where they do nothing. Why is that? Two to 3 p.m., maybe more volume. I mean, maybe. I don't have too high hopes. I am going to be streaming 2 to 4 p.m., guys, on the Ninja stream. So if you guys are bored, not doing anything later on today, tune into the stream. Come hang out with us. I'm sure it's going to be a blah afternoon. Hang out. You like the purple? Thank you. I like the purple as well. The purple and the gold sort of becoming my colors here. Guys, if you haven't thumbed up the stream, please so. I would really, really appreciate it. Try and get some more people in here. Yeah, I love gold, Robert. Once upon a time, Vix would behave and do what's supposed to happen, but now Vix just does whatever. What is the Vix even doing right now? Let's see. And what do you mean? I see, I see, I see. Okay, I get it. Still, though, I don't get it at the same time. Does it help to change the candle colors like it gives less anxiety? Caesar, you're gonna laugh at this, but I felt like I was able to my chart better when I changed the colors. I used to be a black and white girl, and my background on the chart was white. And it wasn't until I started hanging out in dark rooms, like, you know, with LED lights, the light background started to hurt my eyes. I started to get headaches. So I eventually changed the background, and then I had to change the black to the blue that you guys see here. But it definitely helps. In my opinion, it helps more. And another thing is, I have someone in my Discord who has I guess like some color deficiencies. He can't really see colors that well. He can't tell his reds um too great. And so whenever I would share a chart or something, he wouldn't be able to read it properly. And so that was kind of the reason why I changed my chart colors as well. So that if anyone has, you know, if they're colorblind or if they have any issues, they don't have to really struggle. So I would definitely recommend looking into that though. All right, guys, I kind of want to go long here. Going long. Don't make me regret this, Russell. Stops at low a day. 10-point stop loss. Let's see what the other indices start to do here. The only thing I don't like, and please, I'm going to say this from right now. The only thing I'm not loving is the fact that NQ is still very weak. I would love to see NQES above their 15-minute 9 EMA. That would give me a better feeling about this trade. But I saw it yesterday and I'm seeing it today. Russell kind of did its own thing. So I'm just going to trust what I'm seeing here on the Russell chart. I'm actually going to move up stops even a little bit more. Stops at 38, entries at 45, 7-point stop loss. And let's just see what happens. Oh, my background is great because it's easier on the eyes. Yeah, you kind of got to play with your charts and figure out what works best for you. But I like gray too. So what is your strategy for trading after the CPI or NFP has been released? I'm asking because you marked out the high and low of the CPI candle, so I'm guessing you have a process. I didn't mark out the high and low of that candle. Where do you see that? Not marked out. Big candle hammer, then enter next candle. Yeah, but if I want to see a hammer candle, King Caesar, it'd need to be on like the 15 and the 30. I'm not trying to wait even more. You gonna trade the Rusty with me? Yeah, good luck. I know you don't like the Russell too much, but it has been doing its own thing recently. I mean, I just don't like it. NQ is dropping. It's back at its weekly open once again. Just dropped 50 points. Or I'm sorry, 40 points. Glad I'm done. Locked out of Tridify. Robert, you gotta come try out Lucid. QQQ, NQ just made new lows, guys. New lows on the day. There is divergence across the board. Yeah, I would say, Robert, come check out Lucid. I used to trade MFFU as well. NQ price action is terrible for today. RTH session as a momentum trader. Yeah, Czar, there has been no momentum. This market's just been absolute dog water. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna need these lucks. Yo, guys, wish me luck too. And Q selling pressure is really pissing me off. Oh, look at that. New lows. This candle. Why? Why did we just drop 60 points for what? Lucid for Europeans is annoying. Oh, is that the case? I didn't know that. Lisa, what's up, sister? Bond auction at 11:30. You mean 1:30? 1? 1 o'clock. Oh no, Rod Brown. I was just mentioning how everything took out the low of CPI candle except NQ. No real method though. I don't have a specific method for CPI candle. But what you can do is, if you really wanted. So this is the candle, right? You can take your fib extension tool or just your fib tool and draw it from low to high to find where support can lie on NQ. And we're basically at the 0.618, the golden pocket for NQ. Do we get a breakout? Can we start seeing some bulls step in here? Everything is weak. Let's see. I'm going to keep an eye on NQ. We'll see what it does together. Bro, don't tell me we're up. We're up not even 1 point on this trade. Hey Sam, have you tried the new Trade of It yet? No, I have not, Czar Trader. Shit, I'm swinging some puts at the end of the week. Let's get a dip before we take off, please. No, Eddie, no dips. Just rips. Just rips, please. NQ. Take everyone out here. Push it. Come on. right, well, while we figure out what's gonna happen, I'm gonna check out the flow feed, see if there's any interesting flow I can share with you guys. And flow is just as boring as the market. Should have went with gold. Nah, I wouldn't touch gold here. Still chopping around. No, guys, not flow like rap. I'm talking options. You know, what the whales are buying or what they're selling. Yeah, there is a wedge formation, Robert, on gold. That did I see it? Let's hope the wedge breaks out to the upside. I need my position print. All right, here goes Russell. Being annoying as hell here too. Hey, you had a gold level from PAX the other day, maybe on NT or maybe on here. What did he call that level out for? So I'm not gonna be able to explain this 100% the way he explains it, Real Ridge Runner. But basically, PAX says what happens in the market in one direction has to happen in the market opposite direction in full measure. So, for example, we dropped 100 points, then he expects gold to push 100 points, right? I don't know the exact metrics of like what he looks for exactly, but this 4490 level was going to complete the full swing, meaning the full move to the upside on gold from whatever he was measuring from the move to the downside. So 4490, and this is every time we've been here, struggled. Did it on Monday. We did it on today's Wednesday. We did it today, and we've come back down. So 4490, mark it on your charts. It's pretty good level so far. And then yeah, I think his next move up was 4541. He's got also 4517 or something around here. So yeah. Got it on his Twitter if you guys want to check it out. Just scroll. It's like probably 2-3 tweets down. Russell loses the 90 man on the 5. I'm out. NQ still dropping, guys. I swear to God. Whatever. Price action's dookie. Making me want to put on some music in my ears. Fleetwood Mac is what I'm feeling right now. Uh-oh. Forgot I didn't have headphones in. Cool, thank you. I know when Larry Williams was on NT, started show gold going up until the beginning of the year. Thanks for from Pax. I always forget he is on Twitter. Yeah, Pax is definitely on Twitter and he posts a lot of great stuff. Yeah, dude, I almost got copy. got hit with the copyright because I had headphones in and I pressed play. You guys hear that for like a quick sec? No, you Real Ridge Runner, you saw Fleetwood Mac in concert. That's awesome. Look, I can it won't let me. I was gonna show you guys my music as I'm playing it. Right now we've got Fleetwood Mac on. I'm listening to right now. Just play from copyright-free music channels, dude. I mean, those are all like instrumental stuff. I'm trying to listen to some real music. Guys, you should all mark the fib levels on your chart on NQ. Not for anything, just so you have levels where we can potentially bounce, right? We still have 805, 788. Those are your next two levels. Anything below 788, this gets invalidated, and we will likely take out the low of that CPI candle. But it's always good to draw fibs on imbalanced candles. Gives you an idea of where we could bounce. Right up in the front row, still have the t-shirt. That's so cool. Really cool. Okay, Russell's having a little bit of a struggle here at the London highs at 45.7. On. Get us through. I don't understand why Nvidia is selling off here. What MU is doing. These memory names. MU is flagging at the highs. SNDK also flagging. I think it's Nvidia that's dropping us on NASDAQ along with the other Mag 7 names. Mag 7's so weak right now. Can we get a Trump tweet to the upside? I only want a Trump tweet if it's gonna work in my favor. You know what I mean? Nah, what I mean? Yeah, the sell-off is very, very tame. Not the kind of sell-off I like to see. Oh, is that why Nvidia is selling off? Economist needs to stop speaking, bro. Everybody feels like they need to put in their 2 pence. 2 cents. Love a straight ripper candle. On. I'm in shorts on MNQ to the pre-market low. Yeah, you're targeting what? CPI candle low? 830 candle? 744? It's a good target. We can definitely hit it if we lose 805 and 788. Salma, why did I long Russell under VWAP? Well, why didn't you tell me VWAP was there? Why didn't you say something? Let's go, Russell. Oh, I don't love the 15-minute candle on the Russell. Oh, don't do it. Chat, talk to me. Say something. Entertain me. So bored. Can you tell GDX to behave? Give gold some time. Like, we are at a pretty hard resistance here. This 4490 is going to be a big level for us to get above. Once we're above it, I want to see us start using it as support. It needs to turn into support. For now, it's GC is just chopping around. Salma, can you tell a joke? I don't have a joke to tell, honestly. Is there any correlation that you have seen between how New York trades and Asia session? I feel like Asia's been moving so much better than New York. Like, no exaggeration. We actually get moves during Asia. New York just does this BS where we're shopping around doing nothing. So, I don't know if that's correlation per se, but there have been better opportunities. Dermis, what is up, dude? Yeah, check it out tonight, Real Ridge Runner. Keep in mind that tomorrow morning, I believe we have PPI. Let me check. Yes, we have PPI, jobless claims, and 30-year bond auction tomorrow. Pretty heavy day. So if you do trade Asia and you're deciding to swing overnight, you're gonna keep on as you sleep. Make sure you're awake before 8:30. You can exit that position. Right? You don't want to be trading a red folder news while you're sleeping and potentially lose the account or something. Yeah, no problem. Dan says, just started 5th Apex evaluation account. It keeps blowing up. Hopefully this will pass. How many accounts you blew up when you first started? Dude, I couldn't even tell you. I mean, I definitely have gone through pretty decent number of accounts. Dan, I would say it could just be the fact that Apex is a little bit more restrictive. You have that like intraday drawdown, intraday trailing drawdown. And it could be the reason why you're blowing up these accounts. I would recommend either doing their end of the day drawdown accounts or going to a prop firm that does have that for you. There goes NQ once again rejecting the 9 EMA on the 5-minute. We just are about to enter into a new hour, guys, in 5 minutes. What happens? I've never done straight to funded, but yeah, if you have that kind of capital and you don't mind the rules for the straight to funded, then definitely try that out. I feel like the consistency on straight to fundeds can be restrictive too. Guys, I know I've asked a few times already, but if you haven't already done so, please thumb up the stream. Unless you trade very disciplined, straight to funded is more risky. It isn't even faster compared to flex accounts. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have never sat down and done the comparison between like, doing a flex account versus straight to funded. But I do know that the straight to fundeds definitely have some sort of like pretty restrictive percentage on the consistency. It's just not something that I think suits. So. On, push us into this end of this. What is the best account and company in your opinion, Selma? I would say 50K, Flex account, Lucid. That's what I have been running. That's what I recommend for everyone. I've tried their pro accounts too. I've had some success in them. But again, I just don't like the fact that, I have in a funded. And if you take a loss and you have a red day, that consistency can get skewed and it's just that much harder to you know, to get back. I prefer daily payout accounts from Lucid. Yeah, Robert, all preference at the end of the day. Again, it depends on how much you want to spend, what you're willing to deal with as far as the rules. Really it. These are good questions though. Glad you guys are asking them. YM did see some buying come in from the zone as well as previous day low. We're hanging on to dear life. I think a 5-minute candle close below previous day low invalidates the setup. We have not had a single 5-minute close below. See, every single time buyers step in, we wick, we can come below it as the candle is open, but then we close above, which is definitely something you want to see if you are bullish, right? Let's see what YM has in store for us. Really NQ that's been annoying as hell. The Ninja Trader Lives, what do I have to do to join that? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, Robert, that's pretty smart. Yo, you're a Jamaican baby. Check your DMs on Discord. And you're welcome for the trade. I still want to see us go much, much higher. I want to add size to this, but I'm going to refrain. I like to go in micros. Um, yeah, I want to see Rusty being the one to push us higher. M&Q, 15-minute, guys. Beautiful print candle here. Please look at this. Look at this, real quick. We have a shooter candle at the bottom of a nasty downtrend. Can we break out? Can this candle here be the one to send us higher? Potentially, yes. This is a beautiful, beautiful candle, guys. We break out above downtrend that we've been in. NQ can continue to can start to rip. Yes, ma'am. Real Ridge Runner. Take care, sister. See you later. Guys, literally, I would consider this an A setup. I don't want to say A plus. You're going against trend here and you've got different reads from the different indices. But this would be an A setup for me in the sense of you've got 0.618 fib level, which is where you want to see buyers step in, right? This is your golden pocket if you trade fibs. You've got this downtrend that we've been in, almost like a wedge formation. And if we break above, you still need to see what this candle does here. But assuming break above, shooter candle was our telltale for that move. Does that make sense? Shooter candles, hammer candles, study them. They are great. Freaking go. I'm starting to think that I should have added. I would have loved to take some off at 53. But we'll see. Maybe I'll still take some off. Keep one runner. Where did you draw your fib from? So go on NQ real quick once again. Here's what I did, Scott. Take your fib and you draw it from the 830 candle low. That's your data candle low, right? And you take it to the high of that data candle. And it should give you the same levels that you see here on my chart. I like drawing fibs on imbalanced candles. I like drawing fibs on these large, the large moves on data candles, high to low of like the previous day, previous week. You can really mess around with fibs. It's all subjective. But if you draw it for a reason, meaning like you know why you're drawing it, then it serves a purpose, right? You don't want to just randomly be drawing fibs left, right, and center. You wanna have a reason why you draw it. Hope that helps. Yeah, you could do high of day to low of day as well, but because we had a red folder candle and a red folder data day today, I like to draw it on those specific. And then if you draw from low to high, you'll be giving yourself support levels, and if you go from high to low, you'll be giving yourself resistance levels. But there's no reason to draw from high to low because we're trending downwards, and we already took out the high of this candle. You're welcome, dude. I'm glad you made 200 bucks on that RTY. Good stuff. Hell yeah. Yeah, high day can definitely work. And I do it all the time too, where I draw high day to low a day. But again, on a day like a red folder day, you want to draw it on that specific candle. Definitely gives you a cleaner and better read. What's up, Eric? How you doing? Also, Robert, spell my name right, buddy. Only a 5-letter word. Lost my evals in this chop. Damn, Mr. Golden Peanut. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. This is why you have to just size more appropriately. What did I say? You spelled it with an E. My name is spelled with an A. But yeah, Golden Peanut, take this as as a learning lesson. Just size a bit lighter. Dermis, stink. Pump it. The Dow is struggling at the 9 EMA on the 50-minute. Correct a bit. That rejection. Still have 6 minutes left actually on this candle. A lot can change in 6 minutes. Let's see. Don't you know you got to pump it up? Pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it. Come on. The IB mid is at 30.50. Okay, cool. So that's where we're at now. So here's another thing you guys can do. So well, not really a new strategy. Strategy that people use. IB balance the first hour of the day. And we are at that midpoint. Above this, you get above the midpoint, you're going to the 75% mark of that candle to 54, which also aligns with my 30-second opening range low. So that's just another thing you guys can use to draw if you wanted. Also, Russell did fill its gap. I didn't even notice. Honestly, I don't know. I should have been more wary of the gap. And I just completed that. Yes, we did fill. Let's see, did we fill on ES? No, ES still has some more time to go. Some more room to go to the downside if they wanted to. Same with NQ. And let's see YM. YM did not even have a gap. So Rusty gap filled and pumped. Selma, for a 50K eval, what would be your risk management strat and max loser, etc. account management? Vape Lord, I don't really I don't take into account okay, I have $2,000 drawdown. I should only lose 100 per trade. That gives me 10 losing trades. I don't necessarily think like that. I just go into every trade sized pretty much the same across the board. It's really gonna be either anywhere between 3 to 6 micros max. And then I just place my, my stop loss and my take profit based off the chart. Where do I see invalidation? That's where I place my stop. Where do I see us going to? Where I put my TP. I don't set my stop loss at a hard $200 every single day so that I can only lose 10 trades before I lose the account. Make sense? KHO, no, I'm not touching gold. Gold is pretty much consolidating. It's in this wedge formation. I would leave gold alone on a day trading basis. Vape Lord, I hope that made sense, and I hope that helps you out. NQ back at its 15-minute 9 EMA. I want to see us get above this level, guys. It's 870. Want to see us get above this level, clear it, and then we can start, you know, having back to the upside. Nice push here. Guys, I'm gonna set my first do a trim of 2 at the 30-second opening range low. Again, this is not very ideal because I would love to catch, you know, 20 points, 30 points, so on and so forth. But the market just hasn't been giving us that kind of move. Sometimes you gotta just take what you can get from this market. Bro, Jamaican baby made 300 bucks. Freaking go, dude. Freaking go. NQ struggling at that 70 level, guys. ES trying to get above its 9 EMA 15-minute right now, above 68. Come on. Come on. Russell, lead the way. Gonna remove, obviously. Guys, what do you think? I think this is a pretty decent trade so far. Someone went long with me. You should be up. $620 Marin made. Good stuff, guys. 20. Jamaican baby's up 300. Salma didn't add, and so she's not up as much. Should have definitely added here. Yep. All good. Listen, when you're what's it called? When you're in summer price action, you gotta take what you can get from the market. Yeah, Robert, good work. Yeah, NQ. NQ reject from the 9 EMA 15-minute. If the 5-minute holds, you higher. See? Bruh. Move stops higher. Obviously, if this hits, move stops, break even. That hits, it probably melts up. Yeah. I would like, again, maybe this is an aggressive target considering we are in this trend. I'm sorry, not trending. Oh my god, we're in this ranging market. Um, but I would like to see new highs put in on the day. This is a very nice V shape looking reversal here. Needs to continue. Pump would be great, but can't ignore the potential reversal here. I mean, reversal back down? Nah, I don't know. I don't want to see that. I want to see us go higher, bro. Come on, guys. Come on, Rusty. Push us. Pump it. Gonna raise my take profit to 30.55. Yeah, I like 53 a lot. So. just want to make sure what NQ, ES, and YM don't start being weird up here. Yeah, YM is pulling back here a bit. I don't like this slowing down on NQ. YM is being annoying as hell right now. It's all good though. I'm gonna continue holding this. I'm also gonna move stops in profit only because if it comes back to 4 or 5 points, I don't even want to see that. I want this first target to hit, and then I'll probably hop off. Yo, user, weren't you? Correct me if I'm wrong. Weren't you the one talking smack in Ninja Trader chat? Yeah, why you talk shit? Oh, nice. Uh-oh, what smack? He was just trolling. Okay, there's a lot of trolls. When I reach my goal on my account, I'll close partial and then let the trade go. But for the moment, I close my trades when I reach my daily goal. Yeah, Marin, I don't love the idea of having a daily goal. But if it works for you, then it works for you. Yeah, tell them what's up. I mean, whatever. I think sometimes the trolls need to get trolled back. I try. I don't take shit, so. Well, I don't give shit, so I try not to take shit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like daily goal because I'm sure his daily goal or her. I'm sorry if I assumed your gender, but I'm sure the daily goal is like an insane number. If you're just trying to meet like your 150-day minimum, cool, whatever. It's $150. But if you're putting like 1,000 as your daily goal, that's a lot. Yeah, I streamed today on Ninja Dermis at 2 to 4. No, bro, I'm not saying it's impossible. Anything is possible. But in this market, how shitty it's been, you're making 1,000 a day, kudos to you. How do I join that stream? Just go to Ninja Trader Live. Ninja Trader Live. Oh. We are live at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Who will you be live with today on NT? Ninja. Jack and Tanya. It's a tough day, guys. I might just close this out and go chill for a bit before my next stream. Yeah, I have one more stream. 2 to 4. Are you a thousandaire yet today? No. Not. Again, if someone's making $1,000 every day during this kind of market condition, put me on, bro. Show me the way. Use not. It's not SMA. It's EMA. And no, I don't just use that for entry. It's not my. It's not just for It's not just why I enter. Hey Selma, do you have training videos for new traders? I don't know what you mean. I don't have No, I don't have any training videos, but like what are you looking for exactly? Because I have been trying to make new content and, post more videos for you guys. You just gotta tell me what you want to see. Plus, I think I explain things, guys, in a very simplistic way. I hate when people give diarrhea of the mouth, start using big ass words, things that you don't understand. I've been there, being on the, on the other end. And it's not fun. My back is starting to hurt, guys. Probably gonna get off soon. Been on for an hour and a half. Need this to start moving here. NQ 15-minute. NQ 15-minute does not look the best here. At a doji candle right below a key level here that I have at 890 that's been acting as a flip level, right? It's been either support or resistance depending on where price is. Currently acting as resistance. Has been since 1045-ish, right? Prior to 1045, it was acting as support. But yeah, I don't love to see this doji candle here. I need to see buyers really step in and validate this. Movement's just been trash. You need a chiropractor. Yeah, bro, probably. Thanks, Robert. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate you. I'm gonna check on flow real quick before I leave here. Come on, NQ, invalidate that setup. Buyers step in. Push. Can you teach us about flow? Like, what do you look at, etc.? Yeah, I actually have a a video on my YouTube channel, like probably 10 months ago or something like that. I did a Q&A, recorded it, posted it on YouTube. I would recommend checking that out. And if there is enough interest, I can do a stream like this where I go live on YouTube. You guys can come in, ask your questions, and we can go over stuff in real time together. Thanks, Dallas. Appreciate you for the like. Hey, guys, if you haven't already liked the stream, please thumb it up. We have a whopping 70 people watching, guys. Alright, everything is trying to push at the YM, at the NQ. NQ above 890 is really spicy. I like it. I like it a lot above 890. 890 sends us to 908. And then, guys, if buyers really want to continue with this, 973. Okay, 908, 973, then new highs if it continues. Yes. ES has to get above weekly open, but then send us to 85 highs. Be my next 3 targets. Bro, I love this old purple theme of yours. Thanks, Leaking Blob. I mean, I'm trying to get, trying to establish my brand. Want everything to look the same, look similar for you guys. So when you see gold and purple, you think Salma, right? Abdul, how are you? Kind of sick. Sorry to hear that, Abdul. Feel better. Corey Kwan. I mean, it's a good long if you got in on M and Q here. Oh. It was a good long if you got in from here. This 1145 shooter candle at the lows from the 0.618. That's a nice move there that you call 70 points or so. If I had seen this on any other index, I would have taken it. Oh my god, they just don't want to give us next push up here. Come on. Not asking for much more. Parky, thank you. You have a better day. Appreciate you tuning in. Your new face. For being here. Thanks, Caesar. Means a lot. Thank you, guys. I mean, I'm trying to make the best out of the streams, considering summer volume, price action hasn't been the best, ranging market. Try to answer you guys' questions, and if there's anything I can, shed some light on and teach you guys about, I will try to do that. Doesn't always necessarily have to be me just taking a trade on stream. Boss, let's go. Yeah, that's great. There. I mean, listen, you guys are catching me in the beginning stages of this channel. And, hopefully, even if and when this channel does grow, I will still continue and do my best to answer every single question that comes in. But yeah, definitely take advantage. Traded gold after a long, long break. Oh man, gold is dropping a bit here. All right, guys, I'm considering just getting off stream here. I have to be back in almost an hour and 10 minutes, so I want to just take a quick screen break, and then I'll catch hopefully most of you guys on the Ninja stream later on at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Abdul, I hope so, buddy. Really do. Yeah, no problem, guys. I'm not streaming on here for the rest of the week. Tomorrow I have a meeting, so it won't allow me to be able to allocate time to be on stream here with you guys. But I will post my schedule for next week, probably before the the weekend is over. So be on the lookout for that. And I hope you guys all have a great day. The Ninja stream, you can find it on YouTube and just type in Ninja Trader Live on YouTube. We will be live at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. No, you don't need a Ninja account, Lisa. It's me and a couple other traders, and we're just trading live in front of you, basically the way I'm doing it right now. So yeah, just tune in. I'm sure you guys will find value in it. It's a great, great stream every single time. And yes, Dermis, I have a meeting tomorrow. Zoom meeting, but it will take up a big chunk of my time, so I won't be able to go live on stream for you guys. But again, I'll be on stream tomorrow on Ninja, so if you guys want to catch me there. But, all right, Abdul, have a great day. Rest of the chat, have a great one, guys, and see you later.